Ain't nobody give two shits, man.
I got that podcast etiquette.
I get it, but
Can y'all hear me?
I mean, you hear fucking pop cans and people hitting the fucking microphone all the time.
I'm gonna get some new mic stands for this. Dude, one time I farted while we were recording and you could hear it, but nobody heard it but me. I'm listening.
Did you do a Max Kellerman?
Hell no.
Fucking funny, dude.
I was just like, well,
He's all
and it's funny because Eric didn't even catch it, you know, and I was like, well, if he smells it, he's gonna call me out. There's only two of us in the studio, you know what I mean? But he never.
That recliner kept the.
Yeah, it was on the recliners.
Kept it moist.
Muffled.
And warm.
Hey, one time it was episode 69 of the Pundale. I straight up just farted into the mic just for shits and giggles, man. At the end of the episode,
You know who does that is Mark Norman.
dude, that dude's one of my. That dude's fucking him and Shane Gillis.
Have you
bro.
seen the We Might Be Drunk, the latest one with Bobby Lee?
Nuh-uh.
Dude,
Badass.
Bobby Lee's like legit pouring his heart out, and he's all hold up.
Yeah, dude.
But dude, and I think about it, bro, because most of the time people are embarrassed, right, for you to hear them fart. Dude, millions of people are hearing this dude fart. You know what I mean? And I thought about that. I was like, because if I was just walking around at work or anywhere, I'm not just gonna fart into the ether. I want to go and hide it. I straight up fart into the microphone for our hundreds of listeners to listen to.
Could
It's
y'all
all good.
date again?
Nah.
Having to hold your farts?
Does he know that we dated?
Well, we take turns.
I don't think I could, bro.
Holding in your fart?
If I had to date again, I would legit
dude.
be like,
Honestly, dude, if I have to date again, I'm dating a dude.
Hey, I've told him that before.
We're gonna be gay and not gay.
We just won't do the sex shit.
We're not gonna do the sexy shit. We're just gonna move in together.
It's called a roommate, bro.
yeah, that's not dating, bro.
That's what I told him though. I was like, fool, we could just be gay, but no gay shit.
It's either me and him or me and Jimmy. One of the two.
I
can't.
saw a meme a long time ago, and I might be murdering it, but the outline of it was like, being gay is so fucking cool because you can hang out with your best friends all day and be like, at the end of the day, be like, hey, Mark, suck my dick.
I mean, throw it out there.
Hey, dude, I didn't get none today. So
you gotta ask. I mean,
if you're down, I'm down.
You ever seen I saw it on Instagram, dude, where they're like some of the gayest lyrics, like low key gayest lyrics in songs.
Oh yeah.
And the funnest one is Old Dirty Bastard. He's like, all y'all niggas put your dicks together, and all you bitches put your flaps together. You know what I'm talking? That song,
Yeah,
dog shit.
Whoa.
And then DJ Quick has one. He's like, I never had my dick sucked by a man before.
But you gonna be the first. You little trick ass out.
I saw that.
The one that I liked was Baby. I like to fuck him in the ass.
Well, they beat up. You're like, hey, yo, easy, dude.
I've heard he does legit.
That's what I was gonna say, man. Those conspiracy theories ain't tracking well with these lyrics.
I think,
bro.
NBA YoungBoy came out and said that Baby fucked him in his butt.
Really? Came out.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's just turning a blind eye to it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And that I heard that's the way you get into the rap game.
Well, look
with
at
Diddy.
Look at Drake. Do you see him with his painted nails?
God dang, bro. But
It's different though. Like,
is it though?
They're fucking other dudes. I think Drake's getting fucked.
That's a fair.
he's taking it by NBA players, NFL players.
You seen the way he takes his pictures with NBA players?
Bro, he's all like, he's all fanning out on him. Dude, have you seen?
Like he's 8 years old with his dad.
There's a whole Instagram page called Dre's the Type of Guy. You seen those?
Dude, I
love
shit,
those.
Dude.
One of them was like Drake's the type of dude that if he smells cookies, he'll float by sniffing the scent. Or, I forgot how they said it, but dude,
Eric sent me that on TikTok, man.
Did y'all send that one that New York City Pride cop car? And it said,
was like, it
said like
Bobby
this cop
Valentino
car
wanted
it makes the sound of Bobby Valentino.
It's going wee. Hey, but you know what's funny? Lil Wayne's like, hey man, I need you on a song. All right, I need you to say wee.
Like, really?
Like 10 grand, whatever.
I'm like, nah, man, you gotta let me sing some more shit than that, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sure Baby, not Lil Wayne.
Baby,
I'm sure Baby
Got a hold of him. He's like,
Baby hooked that up.
he's like,
remember that noise you were making the other night? I need you to put that on Wayne's album.
that's badass.
Fuck, man, let's start the show.
John Eric. Media.
Okay, here we go. ladies, pull your chi-chis out. This is the JP Lopez Show. Also, if you're a transgender, pull your pecker out. This is the JP Lopez Show.
What is up? Thank you for tuning back into the JP Lopez Show. I got some real good friends back in the studio for the podcast. I got Lil Mike and Ramos. What's up, guys?
What up?
Can you hear me?
I think your mic's off.
Your mic.
Say something sexy, Mike.
Little Ramos.
There it is. Ooh.
Oh,
How dare
man.
you? How dare you?
Better?
Yeah, that's better. I fucked that up.
Oh, you're good.
So this is color coordinated, and I saw blue that way.
I
and
got
I
you.
still fucking hit the wrong button.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Got you,
Oh, yeah.
Mikey.
I can hear myself.
So let me see something. Can you do it?
Say something sexy again, Mike. Not my mom's name. This fool.
You're still okay, yeah. So I did do that
Yeah.
right,
Yeah, you're good, man.
right?
I think
Wires
so.
across- I think I moved these when I was fucking
Yeah,
around.
Mike's is he's 4.
Yeah, he's 2.
well,
Yeah, the blue is 2. So I still fucked that up.
That's all good,
Yeah.
man.
Either
This is
way,
black.
technical difficulties. Yeah, put that black thing closer to
that's
your
what
mouth.
happens. That's what happens when you engineer your own show.
Hey, wouldn't it be badass to have like hire like our own like engineers
That
or like
would
producers?
be fucking badass, dude.
Like some
Anybody
Indian dude. Like,
Well, I got this.
oh, not chemical engineering.
Not
got
electrical engineer either.
I heard some asshole say rocker arrow, dude, when they're talking about Indians. Man.
Yeah,
I
dude.
was like, that's so fucked up.
Red dot.
Rocker arrow. That's different. I never heard that.
You heard that one? Daughter feather. You heard that
Well,
one?
I've heard. I never heard rocker arrow. That's a good one.
Yeah, me neither, man. Maybe I made that up.
Wear chocolates and moccasins.
My bad.
Y'all remember that old video? It was like on MySpace, and it was like viral on MySpace of that real fat kid in Afghanistan.
Dancing?
dancing
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that tank, and then throwing rocks and shit at the
Oh,
tanks.
no, I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah.
I remember seeing some chubby kid dancing.
Yeah, like apparently, like he was like the bully and would like bully the soldiers and shit.
Dude, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is the same
Yeah.
video. I do remember that.
And when the tanks would roll by,
Because that's exactly.
yeah, like he did that little arm shake.
You don't remember? Did you have a MySpace?
I didn't have a
Mike?
MySpace, bro.
No?
Nuh-mm.
Dude, MySpace got me a lot of pussy, bro.
MySpace was
pussy.
awesome, dude.
I had chicks from out of town driving to meet me because they were like, "You're so funny."
And they're getting some of that. They're
You're
getting
so
some of that
funny.
out of town dick.
I mean, those were the glory days, but yeah, it happened, bro.
That's when gas was cheap.
Hell yeah, dude.
I don't mind the
Bro,
trip.
everybody thought they were back because they could code and shit. You know, you had to when you change
Oh
your background.
yeah, we
you
were all fucking coders, dude.
No
Hell
shit.
yeah.
And y'all can't engineer this fucking thing.
Hey, you know, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, but the person that taught me how to do was a stripper.
She's like, "What?" She's like, "Diversify your stocks and bonds."
I'll never forget it. I don't want to say too much, but she was a entertainer, and I had a party at my house one time, man. And she goes, she was like, "Yeah, you got MySpace?" I was like, "Nah." So I've heard about it, whatever. So she set me up a whole MySpace page, everything. Picked the song I wanted, and she's, "If you want to change your background, you do." She was all coding. I was like, "Man, you don't have to do this, right? You don't have to dance anymore. You're onto something." But
I
yeah,
have
that's who taught me
no
how to do
idea
that
how
shit.
I learned it, cause it was hard as shit. Like you had to like copy the code and paste it in a certain
Right.
part of the.
Because there were websites that, like, you got all the different backgrounds
Yeah,
and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Mine was so gay, dude. It was
Yeah.
all for real, dude. Horse. I had a whole for real page.
but
dude.
hold on. Okay, I get it. Like you weren't proud now of the music back then, but how badass was that? Like you'd go to someone's
was dope,
page
dude.
and they would play the
Like a-
music. Yeah.
What if? Why don't they bring it back?
I think it would, dude. Honestly, I think it was way better than Facebook. MySpace
yeah,
was
for
dope.
sure, for
It was
sure.
dope, man.
I never got on it.
I'm trying to remember what it like. So you pull up somebody's page. You had your profile picture. To the side,
And
you
then
had
you
like
had
your
your
top
top friends.
10 or whatever you had. But you had a background. Some of them are animated, like with glitter or whatever. However fancy, whatever stripper you wanted to get to do your thing.
But
And then it had a song. You could change the song that played while
Except
they're.
yours had literally had glitter on it.
No, it wasn't for real. It was
but then,
whack, dude.
But then, like that was kind of like the birth of memes, wasn't it?
It might
Wouldn't
have
you
been,
think
dude.
so?
I had a full blown beef one time with this dude on MySpace.
MySpace?
Yeah, over a girl.
Over a girl.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
dude.
Why the fuck did you not have a MySpace?
I don't know.
You're
Because
too grown.
what year was that? Like
It had to have been like 05 through like 07, 08.
Right around then. Yeah.
It had a nice run.
Really, dude?
Never had one.
I wonder why. My
No,
was
and I worked in front of a computer.
It was kind of dope, man.
I thought so.
Yeah, I think it
I
was kinda
still
dope.
think it was still pretty dope.
Yeah, me and this my buddy hooked me up with this girl, and we went on a date. We went to go eat or whatever, and like I felt like it went cool, you know. So I knew there was a dude that she was kind of talking to at the same time, you know.
You were a hater.
And so I was well. I want to let him know that, hey man, I already freaking marked. I already pissed on her. I already marked my territory. And so I got on her page. I was like, hey, I had a great time at Carino's last night, you know, whatever. And that dude, I want to let him know I took your girl out.
Yeah.
And so he was a state trooper. I remember, dude. And
hell.
he gets on there. He goes,
Bobby Valentino.
put over. And I remember he was hating, dude. He goes, how was y'all's McDonald's? And I was like, so dude, we got into a full blown argument on her comments or whatever. Like, this is so stupid, dude.
Who won her?
None of us, dude.
Oh, she dropped both y'all
No,
motherfuckers.
she won.
She won.
2 dinners.
She was playing us against each other, dude. That's exactly what she did.
She won 2 dinners.
That's funny though, man. Like Facebook beefs or like MySpace beefs.
I get into it. People in the
Internet.
comments all the time.
You're the worst, dude.
Internet beef is funny, especially
It's
with
funny,
this
dude.
fucker right here,
Oh,
man.
dude, I love being in the comments.
He's
Fucking
like,
with
I got
people,
time
dude.
today.
Yeah, dude. If I got time, I got time. I'll do it.
Sometimes I'll see a KLBK post and I'll just look for your comments, bro.
I think that's most people.
I'll just look for your comments.
Hey, they don't even give a shit about the news. They're like, what Mike say?
I'll just get into it with somebody right now.
Why do you do that, man?
It's just funny as shit, dude. Like, I made a comment about Biden and cocaine. Like,
Well, I mean,
And
It's
then
there. The
it
low-hanging
got somebody's
fruit.
panties off.
it's just too easy.
they're like, you wouldn't say that if Trump did it. I said, no, I say it about everybody who does coke.
I said it about my Theo, bitch.
I mean,
He's the main one I talk about.
but also he's our president. Like, you probably shouldn't be doing that, you
I
know?
don't care.
No, I'm saying he shouldn't be doing that,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Like,
Nah,
he
they're
do it.
just doing the trial run for legalizing cocaine.
That's what it is,
the
dude.
new coke. This is a new coke.
It's a trip, man.
This is Ukraine coke.
Like, this fool will send me screenshots who like, hey, man, check this out. I'm like, God dang it, Mike, bro. You got anything better to do, bro? Let me reactivate my Facebook.
Nah, it's funny though.
You and Xavier, man.
I get into it with those people on the mugshots too.
On the lineups.
Dude,
Yeah.
I kind of, I don't know how I feel about that
Oh,
because I know it's like public knowledge, right?
Uh-huh.
But I still feel like they shouldn't just be putting that shit out there.
Put it out.
And it's not even because I myself have been on it. It's just I don't know.
You've been on it before?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm just saying it's
was
not
like,
like I
damn.
have to be mad about that.
Oh, I see.
It's just I just feel some type of way.
yeah.
And like I said, I know it's public, but like if it's public, go search for it. Don't just fucking have it for everybody to be like, look at
Just
this
putting it out there.
dumbass.
Well, because you remember they used to have the Lubbock lineup, like the paper
Oh,
you
the
would get
newspaper.
at the Stripes or
I was on
whatever.
that one.
You were on that one?
twice. Yeah.
Alumni.
My yearbook.
My alma mater.
Stay cool.
Hey, just stay cool.
they got fucking trading cards with this fool on there too. You get tops 2003 Rangel. They got your average on the back,
I'm
all your
somebody's
charges.
bitch.
But they had that one section that said, "I look better on Facebook" or some shit. Yeah.
Oh, I did remember that. Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, you look better on Facebook. I do remember that. I just feel some type of
I'm the same
about
way,
that.
dude. But I'm like I'm too soft when it comes. I feel like I'm always like, oh man, what are their family going through seeing this shit? You know, I start feeling sorry for them, even though I know they're there for a reason.
Well, like I have like tias and shit that will like send me shit and be like, "Look at your cousin," and I'm like, "Okay, but I don't give a fuck." And I would have never known he was locked up if you didn't send me this shit. Like,
I get it.
mm,
It's kind of fucked up.
look at
I make
you.
fun of their names and shit. Like, give a fuck.
Fool,
what they
you'll make
did.
fun of anything,
I don't
dude.
give a shit. Like, it's funny, dude.
The best thing is like if there's somebody cross-eyed or something on, I'm like, oh shit,
yeah.
let me go see what Mike's saying. You already know it's
It's
just
too easy, dude. Sometimes it's too easy.
Because it's happened a few times, and I'm like, oh man.
Dude, there was one day I was having like, I was busy as shit. I was doing inspections and like in the heat, you know, and I finally get to look at my phone and I get this message and it's from a dude and it says, "Hey bro, I tagged you in something." I was like, all right, cool. So I go to Facebook, I look, I said, oh shit. And it's, I already forgot what it was.
You
Oh,
got
it was
people
an
sending-
Asian lady that got busted for like happy endings and shit,
Uh-huh.
right? And her name, and I was like, oh shit, this is too easy.
Like, hold on.
So I just made a comment about it, like something with I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump. with
Okay, help
with a
himself.
little rub and tug is what
Uh-huh.
I said, something like that. But
So
it's just too easy.
since you brought it up, let's say you go like to a massage place, right? Like, do you have to have a code? Do you have to know somebody? Do you have to be vetted?
I feel like if you roll over and you're fucking rock, you're bricked up. That's the code right there.
Like if you got a boner.
Okay,
There
the
you
reason
go.
why I asked this is because I have a real fucked up shoulder, right? And I really have honestly thought about going to get like a $20 massage on it.
Mhm.
But then they're like, what if they jerk me off?
Hey, it's funny that he calls his dick his shoulder though.
So,
The funny thing is, I call this my shoulder.
so I'm like, what if they jerk me off? And I'd be like, okay, that's cool, but my
Go fix my
shoulder,
shoulder.
shoulder still fucking hurts. Man.
That
You
felt
could-
good.
I'm
but,
not paying extra
Could you
for
imagine
that
you'd be
shit.
like Ben Stiller on Something About Mary? You know, he gets caught up in all of that gay shit going on at the rest
hell
stops.
yeah.
I was
You're-
peeing too.
you're-
Yeah, I was
you're-
peeing too.
This was getting handcuffed. He's like, my shoulder hurt.
No, but for real, like I thought about that because I legit have honestly thought about going because they're cheap.
Mhm.
You know, like $20 to the 30 minutes or something.
Yeah.
And then like, what if they just start jerking you off and shit? Because my buddy said that. My buddy said that he
I just want to
went.
pretend I
He
fainted.
went for a real massage, and she just straight up started jerking his ass off.
Really?
Yeah. And then I go, "What'd you do?" He goes like, "Well, let her finish."
She knows what she's doing.
I would have made it awkward. So I would have been like, oh, hey. Started moaning this in the background.
So I mean, I don't know if you got to be vetted or if you say a code word.
There's got to
or-
be a code word for it, dude. You know
maybe,
what I mean?
maybe it's just sign language when they see your boner.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's it. It didn't get any more code than that.
Yeah. It's obvious.
I had a buddy who went to go do some electrical shit at one of those massage places, and while he was there was a plumber there because they had some clogged shit, and he said that the plumber was like snaking out like hundreds and hundreds of condoms from those pipes.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
Yeah, while he was there doing electrical work.
Damn.
Well,
There's
I
always
mean,
that.
Yeah.
there is that.
You know what's funny? Because me and my wife go, we go quite often to get a massage as much as we can. But it's funny because they're.
But you don't go to the Asian massage
Oh, they're
places.
Asian. Is there any other kind?
That's fair
Well, I
point.
mean, there's Broderick's Therapeutic and shit like that.
I remember that dude from the gym, bro.
You imagine him drinking.
Hey, he'll massage your insides, bro.
Like, nah, bro, I'm
Take
getting
that Super Bowl ring off, bro. Take that Big 12 championship ring off.
His hands are all calloused and shit from doing deadlifts.
I don't think you do massages at all.
You're not good at this at all, bro.
He comes out with one of them bowling gloves and shit. He got carpets on the
Like the dude from Kingpin, Bill Murray.
Hell yeah, bro.
wall's name. God dang, I forgot that dude. He wears that glove for bowling. Oh shit.
No, but we go and it's funny because we do the chair. You know, you lean forward on your chest and they
Yeah.
But it's funny because we do like 20, 30 minutes, and they like try to upsell you. On top of that, so they're like on your back, and then they go 10 more minutes. You know, they're whispering 10 more minutes on you. 10 more minutes, and you're like, no. 30's good. 30's good. You know, like or 20. You know, they try to
They're fucking dirty
they're trying to
talk.
get some money out of you. You know what I
trying to
mean?
get you. They're trying to get you
Break
hard.
up.
So it's funny. So the other day, Brittany's like, "Hey,
Hey, you're gonna do that to Brittany?
yeah." Brittany had a knot in her in the back of her shoulder. She's like, "Put your thumb in there and put your elbow." And I'm trying to do everything, you know. And I'm like, "All right." And then she's like, "Oh yeah, right there." And I get in her and I go, 10 more minutes. Yeah, I'll ruin it. I'll ruin a good situation.
Dude, I know Jennifer's always getting pissed. She's like, "You're never romantic. Anytime you start being, I
I'll
ruin it
screw
with
it
some
up, dude.
stupid shit, dude.
I'll screw it
Yep,
up.
It's
Any
true.
romantic session that is ever presented itself has finished with like my thumb in her butt or
Something
me flicking her tit.
I mean,
I'll ruin the moment quick.
You gotta keep it fun,
doesn't-
man.
Yeah.
and I kind of feel sorry for my wife sometimes because she deserves to be like, for me to be romantic. I just don't know where that went, dude. I don't know where it went, man. I'm not a romantic dude.
10 years of marriage to do it, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm nice and kind-hearted, you know. Like I'll try to do nice shit.
Yeah.
But I'm not the. Let me put some rose petals on the like all that shit you see on TV. That doesn't go down at the Ramos
I don't
resident.
even know if people really do that other than Adam.
Adam
Adam did it for his chick.
Hey, could you imagine how uncomfortable that is, though? You know what I mean? Like you're over there, your butt ass nigga, you got rose petals up your ass and stuff like that. It's just not. It looks better on TV than it does like in real life. You know.
Yeah, I don't.
It's like that scene on
Isn't
Don't
that
Be a Menace.
expensive though?
It's gotta be.
Roses
Hey,
are
we ain't
expensive,
using
dude.
roses.
Nah, fuck
yeah.
that. We
We
use the
use
fake ones.
Petunias. And that way you can just wash them off and recycle them.
I'll use those ones that glow in the dark. They sell at the club.
The ones that they're full of sell at South Beach.
The old
Saved them.
the oldie but goodie joke that I used to do. People would put like, you know, on MySpace or whatever back in the day, like hell, like looking for a job, looking for someone that's hiring, and I would always be like, "Oh, dude, my uncle's hiring," and they'd be like, "For real?" I was like, "Yeah, he works at a nursery." They'd be planting tulips, and they're like,
Hell yeah.
"What? Yeah, man, planting tulips on these nuts."
It works every time. It's like you cannot wait to send that, like, to get it out, dude.
Yeah, I sent you one today.
Dude, I was like, man, this fool hit me with the dad joke of the week, bro. I'm like, God dang it. And you know what's funny? I used that shit today, too. I saw the punchline coming a mile away,
You
and
had to recycle it.
and I still, it's the stupidest. Tell him, man.
Because I told him,
I'm gonna tell
I
him.
said, "Are you off today?" He said, "Yeah, I'm off today." And I said, "Cool." I said, "Have you seen that documentary about constipation on Netflix?" And he was
And
like,
then, you know, my first read is like, that's a weird thing to have a documentary about. Like, you know, like,
and he goes, "Nuh-uh." I said, "Yeah, it hadn't came out yet."
stupid. Dude.
Simple dad joke, man. Goes a long way.
I use it on Jen though, because we listen to we listen to K-Love, you know, the Christian radio station, and it's a whole segment they do of like corny jokes, and I'm like, man, these bitches don't know what they're talking about. Let me call it over here. I got this, and I was telling Jennifer, she was like, really? I was like, that was from Mike, man. When I didn't get a laugh at her, like Mike told me, blame it on you.
I gotta say, anything Mike sends you that's shit related, nah, I tune the fuck out. I wouldn't even reply because I'm just any reply is gonna come back with a fucking picture. You're like, this motherfucker.
And you know what's funny, dude? I thought about doing that just to get revenge. And I was like, this is disgusting. I don't want pictures of my dookie floating around in anybody's phones, bro.
They're floating around the water already. Shit.
Because I remember I don't want to be too nasty, you know, but I had a nice deuce one time, and I go, man, that's got Mike's name all over it. I'm going to send that shit to
He
him.
sends me that shit all the time. It's
Do
like
you
a
really?
nasty picture of a shit everywhere. He's like, "Mike was here."
He does, dude. He does do that.
I'm like, "That's a good one."
I just couldn't do it. I took the picture and I deleted it. I was like, that's just disgusting, man.
I finally figured it out today though, because like, I only go like when I have to. Like it's the last minute. I go, all right, I gotta go, because I'm not just gonna go force it out. You can be
You'll be wiping your ass all day.
all
if you
day
do
long,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
All day long. Courtesy
I
wipes.
think that's the
everything.
only shits I take is when I have to go.
No, like
Nah,
when
dude.
it's like the last minute. Like
Yeah, that's the only shits that I ever
all right,
have
you
to
doing
take.
good then.
Yeah.
Shit, you got big old mohons. That's
I shit
whatever I
every
do.
chance
And
I
then,
Like
I do.
but then you don't feel like you force them out.
like you plan
yeah.
you plan ahead shits.
Nah, but if there's like, I think a lot of it happens like when we had our daughter. It's my 15 minutes to myself. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
dude, like we go through toilet paper, and I know me and Jen don't shit that much, but we're always in the restroom because we go in shifts. You know, like
Do you ever?
I'll
fake
play
shit?
with. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'll go in there just
Why
to
you
get
use toilet paper?
15 minutes just to make sure it's freaking.
The-
I got the clean muffler, but we'll go in there and just chill.
This is 40 when
Pretty
he goes
much,
in there
man.
to play the game on his phone.
That's
and
the
shit.
move, man.
Yeah.
And because I'll make fun of Jen sometimes. Like, man, you're in there stinking it up. You know, just fucking with her. And she goes, I'm not even shedding. Shut up. You know,
Yeah.
she gets all mad, but she's not. She's just her 10, 15 minutes to
Oh,
herself.
good
you
man.
know?
I
That's
thought we were
how
the only ones that did that
Nah,
shit.
we do that too, bro.
Okay,
But
yeah,
if I
it's like
happen-
a little 15-minute break.
But if I happen to drop a pebble or two, I mean, it's
For
there.
real?
Yeah, dude.
That's insane to me.
I'll take about
loose
4 a
booty
day,
old
dude. I'll drop about 4 a
He's all
day.
whistling and
Get some
shit.
kegels, motherfucker.
It's true, man. About 4 a day, dog.
Damn.
At
So-
least
4? I do 1, maybe 2.
4 visits.
Oh.
Yeah, and if something drops, it drops.
Okay, you do 4 visits, right?
Yeah,
Are you more than one shit a day though?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
but not all 4.
Sometimes all 4, man.
God dang.
Dude, I got a shitty diet, bro. I eat like shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
this fool is straight up from the kids menu all day long, dude. This, this fool
Fucking
don't,
chicken nuggets and
if-
French fries.
Dude.
if the menu don't come with crayons, this fool ain't gonna eat there. Shit.
Dude, okay. I probably shouldn't even be saying this, but I'm gonna say it. Nah, I'm not gonna say it, dude. I'll tell you off the record.
I'll go take a break.
Yeah.
This fool and his nephew, they're the same way, but Xavier's the worst though.
This fool says it. He goes, y'all shit like when you give a pet or when you
little
give a dog
puppy.
table food. As soon as you eat it, they gotta go and take a dump.
It's like when you give him table food, the little puppy like, oh, man,
That's
he's got,
me, man.
He's got the shits.
But
Were you like that when you were dating? when you go out to dinner?
Man, yeah, dude.
And you have to rush home? Or you just take a shit anywhere?
Okay,
No,
so
he's not an anywhere type of guy.
No, I won't go anywhere. Like especially like when Jennifer and I were dating, there's a Stripes kind of close to her mom's house, and so I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna go grab me a Red Bull or something, dude. I would go and just shit at the store, dude, because I wouldn't take a dump at their house. Yeah, so I'll always come
shit on the floor.
I always came back with snacks and shit. I wouldn't take a dump at her mom's house, man.
I would do that at my girlfriend in high school. I'd walk to Burger King.
See? Oh, right there, yeah, in the hood. Yeah, I wouldn't do it, man.
And partly because they didn't have a doorknob on the restroom.
Her mom's looking at you through.
They walked in on me.
Did you ever have a family member or a friend's family that had just a curtain for the door?
No.
You're like,
Oh, dang.
no, I'll hold it.
Freaking Wizard of Oz over there taking a shit.
I'll fucking hold it.
For real?
Like a fucking fitted sheet or a fucking sheet,
bro.
No, dude, that's awesome though.
Yeah.
My family's not poor.
So many blinds for you to fucking just twist them. Dude, that's fucking awesome, dude. I've never heard of that.
It's like, I'll hold it, man.
Yeah,
I'll
it's all
hold
good,
it till
dude.
tomorrow.
Dude, I'll never forget the one time I finally had to use the restroom at Jennifer's mom's house. Like, it's everyone's nightmare happened, dude. Her freaking brother, dude, he was cooking steaks. It was on Mother's Day. And her brother Armando, dude. Shout out to Armando
Seasoned
for
it with shit powder.
the Faith and Sports podcast.
Faith and Sports Podcast.
Dude, he put so much pepper on them steaks.
He seasoned it with Miralax.
God damn.
Hey, Ramos, this one's yours.
Eat up and we'll tell you.
Why don't you eat up and we'll tell you? I'll never forget, man. I was sweating, dude. So like Jennifer's room her restroom was attached to her room, you know, like right there. And her brother put so much fucking pepper on that steak, dude. And so I'm eating it, and it hits me instantly. And I tell Jen, I go, hey, I got to go use your restroom. I was like, I don't want to use the main one that everybody's using, you know, because there's family over. So everybody's in and out of that restroom. She's like, just go to mine. I was like, all right. Of course, I stuffed it up, dude. And I'm sitting there like, you got to be fucking kidding me, dude. Yeah.
Of all fucking times.
Of all times, man. And so now, like, I won't shit at her mom's house unless I absolutely have no other choice.
I forgot
dude.
to tell you, our plumbing is delicate.
Oh, dude.
This for right.
It was Father's Day weekend, dude. So we're at a lake house, right? It's like a trailer house, you know. It's nice.
Like an Airbnb or somebody's friends?
It belongs to my in-laws.
Okay.
And so I just wasn't thinking they don't have the same kind of water pressure power, you know, to get them down, you know.
They do for normal dookies.
Yeah, dude, so I'm like,
for one of yours.
So I go and I hit it with my elbow. I was like, all right. God damn, it still stinks. Like, it's still there. I look, man, this motherfucker was sitting on top of the thing like this.
That shit looks like the Loch Ness monster, dude.
Shit, you have a camera, it's like this. Like, here's the water. That motherfucker's.
That shit look like a periscope picking out of the water.
I sent this fool a picture.
He did, dude. He goes, man, you're never gonna believe what happened. And I go, man, dude, don't send me that shit. Just tell
Dude,
me.
I flushed like 3 times and the water went, but the shit stayed. The big old mohole, and it's a big one, dude. I'll show you.
Don't tell me
He's like, I'll show you.
No.
Don't tell me you grabbed it.
I got a funny story about grabbing shit.
Oh hell.
So I call my wife. I'll go, hey, you got to get over here. I need a hanger, I need a plunger, and a little scraper.
Fucking
And a
poop knife.
And she brought me all that shit. She
And
laid
some
it
black
out for
cats.
me. Dude, I'm not kidding, dude. I had to get that hanger. I had to shove it down there.
Was that the picture you just sent us? This was recent?
Oh, I sent it to him the day of, and I sent it to you just the other day.
The before and after.
This was recent?
Yeah.
Oh,
For
God
Father's
dang,
Day.
bro.
Father's Day weekend, bro.
I know you said Father's Day, but I didn't know this Father's Day.
It's almost every Father's Day.
Bro, I don't see how you do that, man. Like, we were talking about you the other day because I was like, I've never seen anyone eat the way you and your brother Marcus eat.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all eat like fucking men 3 times y'all size. Or like we would like they'll shut first. Y'all are probably the reason why first closed.
Yeah, they're like, we're done.
We'll put them out. We went and ate it first one time, and like I look like I can eat a
Fucking
lot.
cooks are like,
I was like, oh, they showed up. They got signs. They got y'all's pictures of in the kitchen. Like I look like I can eat a lot, but dude, I make one trip. Like I don't do good at buffets or anything. I'll get the same thing every time. Just make one trip. This fool had 2 those Salisbury steaks.
I'll eat 6 of them.
it's always a skinny mofos, man.
I guess so,
Yeah,
man.
I'll
Like
eat 6 of them. My brother will eat 7.
I don't see how y'all do that shit. And then chicken fried steaks, and then the
fish.
that fish thing. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mashed potatoes 3 times. Yeah.
I'll never.
That
forget.
was probably the greatest thing from Furs, in my opinion.
What
That strip of fake ass fish.
you like that shit with the
Yeah.
tartar
It was
sauce?
good.
Yeah, it was fucking good.
I never got that shit. The only time I eat fish is if I didn't have a choice, like during Lent.
Coochie.
And then it changed my mind about everything.
It's not that bad.
I was just thinking about. We were talking about the other day. I think we were at Denny's on Q, and we had like we went out drinking. We were fucking drunk, and we had like who could eat the most eggs? Me and Marcus.
What is wrong with y'all?
You were there.
At Denny's?
I don't
Denny's.
remember this.
It was like 7 over easy eggs, dude. And I was
Why
like,
the fuck would you even do that?
I like tore 'em up, dude. I didn't even make it to the parking lot. Just yellow and white shit everywhere.
Like, how'd you think that it was gonna end, dude?
Dude, I wasn't thinking that far ahead.
Yeah, I got an idea.
I think Marcus had like 5 and I had like 7.
What the
And
hell is
then-
wrong with y'all, man? Do you ever do stupid shit like with your boys?
No, not food. I mean, yeah, way stupid shit, but
yeah.
never food.
We don't have to talk
Yeah.
about shit just because I'm here, guys. Y'all
No.
It never fails, but
But
you're,
let me tell
you're
you a funny
notorious
shit
for
story.
that.
Let me tell you
But
a funny
also-
shit story. So we're like 6th grade, I guess. What are you, 12?
Yeah, around
most-
there, right? Because 13 is like 7th grade.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so.
Unless you're Joey Martinez, you're 15.
Damn, shots fired.
He's a special one.
Yeah.
Hey, you're gonna get one down vote on your YouTube channel. You're gonna he's fucking up his ratings.
The expressions of Mike are not.
I'm
They don't
only
reflect the
saying
JP Lopez show.
I'm only saying it because he was texting me earlier. So we're playing football at Wolfforth Elementary.
Mhm.
We're playing football over there, and
By the church.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's me, my cousin, a couple other friends. Vincent Vara was there, and Seferino, this dude Sefit. And Sefit was like he wasn't a bully, but he was a bully. You know what I mean? Like he was just do
What
some
was
dick
his name?
shit.
Sefe?
Seferino.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, we're playing,
He,
and then
he lived right behind the school, right?
He was kind of picking on all of us. Yeah.
He lived like behind the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he was kind of, he's bigger than us. So he, obviously picking on us. Well, Vince didn't play that shit. Vincent Vara was like the real deal.
Mhm.
And so we go inside Wolford, the school, drink some water, and so we're in there and we go use the restroom, we're just fucking around. This is summertime. The thing was open. We were there. And Vince just made it a point to do this to this dude, man. And he goes, "Oh shit, look, there's a dookie in the toilet. There's a dookie in the toilet." We're like, "Oh shit, that's nasty," And he made Seferino pick it up.
What?
Yeah, dude.
It's like that scene on Step Brothers when they
To
make him
avoid
lick
an
that
ass
doo-doo.
whooping?
Yes, dude. And so he was like, "Pick it up." He goes, "Nah, dude. Like I ain't gonna do it." He goes, "Pick it up. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass, dude." And I was like, "Shit, like
Pick
Vince
that
gonna fuck
dookie up,
that
dude.
Dude, he picked it up. He gripped it and he just picked up this fucking mojona. He has it in his hand like this, right? And we're like, "Ooh, shit, that's nasty." He goes, and he's fixing to throw it back in there. He goes, "Nah, dude, squeeze it." Dude.
Like fucking Play-Doh.
It like went in between his fingers and everything. Dude, it was fucking
hell
gross,
no,
dude.
Lopez
Yeah,
said,
dude.
"No, squeeze it."
And ever since then, I had like all kinds of respect for Vince, man. I was like, you know what? Anything Vince says, I'm gonna do it.
And
So-
that dude, no one's ever shaken that dude's hand since then, dude.
Oh, dude.
So fuck
Wait.
that guy though.
Yeah.
He finessed me out of hey man, you gotta charge it to the game.
Who,
Yes.
Seferino or whatever.
So his name was, I don't remember his last name, but his name was Seferino. And this fool finessed the fuck out of me, but I was doing shady shit, so you gotta charge it to
It'd
the
be
game.
that way.
I was working at Singular Wireless, and the new fucking Tony Soprano fucking Motorola flip phone, the silver one,
Yeah.
came out, and I was like, dude, I want that fucking phone. I ain't got no fucking $400 for that phone.
Yeah.
So I looked up all my friends' accounts that are ready for the upgrade. Zeferino was one of them.
Oh shit.
He was like up for an upgrade. And that was back then, like you think it was strict now. Back then it was way strict to upgrade your phone. So I go, "Hey bro, I'm gonna finesse the system to send you a free phone on a free upgrade." And I was like, "It's this badass new Motorola flip phone." I go, "But I need you to file an insurance claim on it
Damn.
and let me have the insurance phone." Because back then when you say you lost it, they just sent you a new phone.
Mm-hmm.
And so he was like, "Okay, all right." So I trusted him. I was like, "Yeah." So I set him up on a new fucking free upgrade, and then he fucking did an insurance claim, and he's all, nah, man, I don't know if I'm gonna let you have that phone. Well, I know he sold it, or
He's gonna try to charge you for it.
I was like, fuck you, man.
Like, man, we're supposed to be in this together.
You're
dude.
playing and he took it to the finish line. Damn,
He's
what
the
a
one
dick,
dude y'all
bro.
rob a bank together. He shoots you and runs off with it.
Hell yeah.
He's that guy.
He's the Joker.
God
Yeah,
dang,
dude. I was like, fuck that guy, man.
well, that's why you had to squeeze that shit. Man. He had it coming, bro.
Made your day, man.
If
All
it-
is right in the world.
If his never made him do that, dude, he would have been more
He's been a
kind-hearted.
nice
fool.
guy, man.
Probably
He would have
more
let you have that phone.
But yeah, he finessed the shit out of me. I was like, fuck this dude.
That's fucking funny.
Did you ever? I remember this fool was telling me because he used to work at like speaking of like finessing your jobs and stuff. This fool had told me when you worked at Dairy Queen, you were always taking the freaking hamburger patties. You had a full blown cookout at Jaime G's house.
dude. With that burger patty.
Everybody-
I took a whole box. We were fucking 100 quarter pounders, man.
The belt busters.
Hell yeah. They were low
Oh,
on
shit.
busters that week.
Hey, Mike, we need buns too.
I didn't know I didn't know how many were in there, and then
Allegedly.
I was like, here, you know. But I did everything I did.
I never had the balls to do shit like that, dude. I was always too scary, man, to do stuff like.
I would even before work, I would call in an order, like 20 minutes before, go to work and be like, "Damn, nobody picked this up."
I got it.
And they're like, "Oh man, just throw it away." Like, all right, well.
Throw it away in my mouth.
Dairy
yeah.
Queen did call-in orders?
Mhm.
Damn. I
Dude.
never...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do at Showplace 6, man. I would always like damage the hot dogs and shit. You know, like they burn with it, and I'd be like, oh.
rear end them.
These hot dogs smell like shit.
Those and the fucking
What is
the
that
chocolate
called?
almonds.
Keister them.
That's the only thing I would ever do that was like shady. Dude. I was afraid to do anything shady like that, bro.
So I did some shady shit when I worked at the 50th Street Caboose. The
You worked at
little-
50th Street
The little
Caboose?
game room area. So you know how you got your straight A's for you got that 50,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The
yeah.
50
tokens.
free tokens or some
Yeah.
shit, right? So they were different tokens. Like they were like the regular ones that you paid for were gold, and then these free ones were like silver, and they came in like these big old like rolls. So dude, I'd fucking stash like 10 fucking rolls of them and put them in the trash bag, and then I go throw the trash. Well, then I'd take them out and put it under the big ass dumpster, and then drive around and go pick them up after my shift.
Damn.
And so
tokens.
so I think I lasted there like fucking 2 months.
Hey, you were
3
selling it for like
months.
food stamp prices?
Nah, bro,
like
I used them
50 for 100.
every Friday and Saturday. I'm at fucking Copper trying to win free shit.
This fool had a big old bag
You
of
got
them, and this, he walks out there, Sephiroth already took them.
Hey, JP's the one that he got all of the stuffed animals at the Rincon, or was it JP one? That to supply all the Rincons.
I had a bunch of Chinese finger traps
And whoopee cushions.
and silly putty.
God damn, dude. How old were you when you did that?
I think I was my sophomore year, bro.
I was in high school.
Yeah.
This fool,
That's badass, dude.
the freaking
I
what's that
forgot
shit
they used to
called?
do that
fucking
shit. You
roll-
take your report card, they give you
Yeah.
tokens and shit.
Dude,
would-
I had Caboose money like for 2 years, bro.
up to caboose.
Dude, I fucking put a dent in that shit, man.
I would have
He's the
taken all
reason why the one on 4th Street shut down.
Shit, I would have taken all the Asian kids' report cards from school, man.
Dude, I didn't know you worked there, bro.
Yeah, dude, I didn't last long at all.
I couldn't work
bro.
at a job like
Yeah.
that though, because I'd be like, "Hey man, for $50, I'll just sell you one of these monitos." You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
and I
huh?
did that. There would be people be like, "Hey man, I just gave you $50 for that." I'd be like, "Hey, come right back and see me."
Holler at
And
me.
sure enough, dude, he's like, "Hey, he won this fucking
We'll play
3
some of
million
this.
ticket fucking."
Everybody look.
He won this 3 million ticket bear.
It's better. I would do the same shit. Maybe not. I'd probably put Saturday
No,
if
I
we're being
did.
honest.
I sold everything, bro.
I mean,
if it was offered, I fucking sold it.
this fool can be bought.
I used to do that shit at Cheddar's too, though. I'd call in an order. Like, it's like, damn, somebody ordered a rib.
Hey, this fool's the worst dude at Cheddar's. Dude, I remember me and my girlfriend were there, and we went to go eat. And so we're there praying before we get our food, you know. And he was a waiter there, right? And so they bring our food, and we're saying grace, you know, praying. And this fool comes, and he goes, "Slowly stroke, man." And he starts like pumping the air right in front of us while we're praying. And he goes, "Oh shit, my bad, y'all." This fool's a jackass.
You were a
was
food
fun,
runner
bro.
there, right?
No, I was a waiter and a bartender.
you-
Yeah.
Okay.
This fool's the worst.
You used to make bank there at Cheddar's, huh?
Mhm. You-
Yeah.
I would only work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Enough
Just
to pay
kill
rent.
it. Yeah. I remember.
When I think of this fool, it reminds me of that movie Waiting, dude. I guarantee that's how it was, dude.
Mhm.
Oh,
Take a look at the Batwing, bitch.
Dude, to me that
I
movie.
send him the,
You
I
still
still
send it-
send him the fucking Batwing picture.
Every now and then he'd be like, "Man, it's fucking hot out here. Check this out." Like,
Yeah, dude. I'll pull it up right now.
he's like, "I'll pull it up right." You always got to look
Yeah, I
around when
got-
this fool sends you a text.
Yeah, definitely.
We have a code. I'm not gonna say it on the air,
don't even
but
fucking open it.
it's funny. We have a code. You know, I won't say it just in case our wives listen, but
Yeah.
to make sure the coast is clear before we send any
Before I send him any fucking
any stupid shit.
dirty shit about himself.
You gotta have those code words, man.
While I got y'all, man, I wanted to talk about just one of your main major fucking gripes that like raise your blood pressure. And to give y'all more time, I'll tell you mine. I will literally try to fight you or punch your fucking head off. If I'm walking into a convenience store and I notice that you're walking out and you have plenty of time to walk out, but you wait for me to walk in and you act as if I'm holding the door open for you and you
I hate
like
that shit
walk
too.
out.
I hate that
I'll
shit
fucking
too, dude.
I'll fucking slam the door right back in your fucking face. Like,
Because they do it on purpose. People do it on.
Dude,
I hate that shit too.
that
I'm with you on
drives
that.
me fucking nuts, bro. And there's plenty of times I've just let the fucking door go and they look at me and I'm like,
What do you want me
the
to
fuck?
do? Yeah, what do you want me to do?
Like, I'm not you're not royalty, bitch. I'm not opening the door for you.
Like if you're in the, it's like what's the rule? Like 5-step rule. If you're 3 to 5 steps
And you
away.
see them, they have plenty of time to walk the fuck out. And then you go open the door and then they try to walk out. Like,
Yeah,
nah.
Yeah, that shit right there drives me nuts. Too.
I've had a dude at dealers one time. I walked out and I just let the fucking door shut. You know, he goes, "Oh, gee, thanks." I go, "What the fuck is wrong with your arms? Shit, you saw me use mine.
It
Use
works
yours."
the same way for you, bro.
Dang.
When I very first day in Boston, when I moved to Boston to do my internship, very
Oh, yeah.
first day, bro, I go to the convenience store to buy a fucking dip because I dipped back then. I held the door open for the dude behind me. And he goes, "Hey, man, I can open my own fucking door."
He's like, "What are you so kind of
It's way
quick?"
different in Boston.
And I was like, "Man, I'm not in Kansas anymore, bro."
"Why the fuck are you being nice?"
Well, there's a dude on my route, man. He's an older man. He's like, I want to say he's like I don't know if he's like a retired Navy SEAL or that or like an Army Ranger. He was something like that, right? But he's in a wheelchair. And
He wasn't a good one.
God,
This guy sucks. He's the worst ranger.
dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Dude?
You're the worst army ranger ever, dude.
Hey, watch it be an injury like on I'm gonna get you sucker. The whole time he had that patch, it's like, nah, I got shot in the eye in the office, fucking around with a paper clip. God dang, dude, you're stupid. The worst one.
Can you imagine him rolling out of the plane with a fucking parachute on his fucking wheelchair?
Dude, all they gotta do is throw a freaking stick between the spokes and it's a wrap.
Like, just strap some fucking grenades on him and roll him down. And, "Hey,
Dude.
man, go get him."
I can't believe I'm contributing to this fuckery. I forgot my point, dude.
My bad, bro.
Oh, it's like because they have one of those. They're called cluster boxes, where they're boxes out on the street and they use a key to get their thing. You know, like
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
like all the offices in that strip use that same box. You know, and so sometimes I'll see him out there, and I used to just take him his mail so he doesn't have to come and get it. And I'm like, man, he probably don't want me to be giving him any like special treatment, you know. So now I just put the mail in the box. He's got to come out there and get it.
What a dick.
Well, because I'm
He
like,
served America and you're fucking doing that shit.
oh really? Oh really?
He lost a limb for this fucking country.
No, they're there.
And you can't even give him your
Hey, he's the one that called me a raghead the other day. Dude. He's got a little touch of some racism, bro.
He's got some PTSD
He's
going
got a little.
on.
Well, dude, because like
Patriot.
we get along fine, dude. Because like I'm a Trump supporter, you know, and
He
he's
fought the-
full blown Trump supporter. You
Fought
know?
the Battle of Guadalajara. He fought the Battle of the Guadalupe
I'll go in there. And
neighborhood.
we got these battle scars. I
hate
took
that
down the Llorona. And so we'll get along all right. You know, we'll talk politics and stuff. So I feel like we got a good rapport, you know. And I noticed when I walk in, though, he's got a big ass freaking, what's that fucking, God God dang, what's that flag that was on the Dukes of Hazzard? What's that shit called?
The Confederate
There,
flag?
the big ass Confederate flag in
Yeah.
his office. I'm like, man, you're a little racist, you know?
Yeah.
And so
It's all politics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like this one side note, dude. This one dude that worked with me, racist as fuck, dude. And he tried to convince me I wasn't Mexican because he was talking shit about Mexicans one time, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he was a dude from New York, and he was like, "Yeah, these fucking Mexicans." And I go, "Hey, you know I'm Mexican, right?" He goes, "Nah, you're more Mediterranean." I'm like, "No, dude, I'm Mexican as fuck, bro."
So
He tried to use Jedi mind tricks on me, dude. It's
so
like,
in Boston, I had to hold down a fucking job because I mean you don't get paid shit,
Mhm.
and like an actual paying job, and so there was this Dominican dude that I guess everyone hated. So I walk into the garage. It was a moving company, so I had to help, and it was a horrible.
oh, I
one.
bet you hated life.
I hated it. Like it was like I'd show up to your house right now and start packing it myself and then moving the shit out.
I'd rather be giving Mike freaking 10
So
more minutes.
there was this older Dominican guy that was lazy as fuck, right? Well, I walk into the bedroom to start like packing shit, and this one dude was like, "Yeah, you fucking rice and bean eating motherfucker." And then he sees me walk in the door, and he goes, "Nah, you Tex, you're a different rice and bean eating motherfucker."
They called you Tex.
He's like, "Nah, you Tex, you're a different
Oh,
rice and bean
shit.
eating motherfucker."
Sometimes it's kind of funny when people a little racist. Dude, yeah,
Dude, I think racism is funny though.
it can be funny, right?
Yeah.
I love to racism, bro.
What is that called? I've heard that
He's
shit.
batting down.
I love to racism, bro. But it's like
There's some
when
racism
it's just for
kind of
fun.
funny. You're like, yeah.
Yeah. And that's how that dude told me because it was hot outside. It was like 109 degrees, you know, and so I have a wet towel on my head. And I pull up to deliver his man. He goes, "Holy shit! Thought I had a fucking
Taliban.
raghead delivering my mail." And I go, "Nah, man, it's me, dude."
It's just me, your rice and bean eating motherfucker.
I was like, "You know what? You can go get your own mail for now out of the box."
My homeboy Sean, he'll tell me shit about Mexicans all the time. I tell him, black jokes, but it's funny
It's fair
between us.
game, yeah.
But like if I heard somebody else talking shit to him, I'd be like, "Hey, bro,
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's not funny."
Mm-hmm.
Did
what
you
I said was funny.
Did you hate that growing up?
What?
Like new people that would come around a group of your friends and shit and see you cutting up and then all of a sudden think they're in the circle
They wanna-
and start cutting
Oh
up.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
double
yeah.
dutch, they just want to jump in the
hated that
mix.
shit. Like, bro, like get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah,
They just get too familiar too quick.
yeah. Like,
Mhm.
hey, bro, you gotta pay your dues.
Anyways, man, what's your gripe?
And I'm probably gonna offend some people, man, because you're listeners. But I'm just being honest. I hate it when couples have full blown conversations on Facebook or on social
Like
media.
they don't live together.
Exactly. I don't know why that shit drives me nuts, dude. Like,
and it's from a joint account.
Oh, dude, yeah, dude, that's the worst.
go to the next room and tell them this bullshit. We don't want to read it. You know what I mean? And I mean, I know a lot of my friends would do that. You know,
Replying to themselves.
and I'm like, they got the shared account because they're always cheating on each
That's
other.
what
and shit, dude.
every time I see a joint account, I'm like, who cheated?
That's what I'm saying.
I
No
know it
shots
was
at
you.
anybody, but
It
I'm
was
just
you.
saying, you know, it drives me nuts, man. And like, I want to be like, just go fucking tell her happy birthday. Like, you don't gotta, you know.
She's on the other end of the couch.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
but they'll just, it's like a whole thing, you know. Like, yeah, thanks for my boo, made me breakfast, and just like, just fucking say thanks, man. They're right next to you. You don't
Yeah,
gotta
eat
put that
shit.
shit on. I don't know why that shit drives, because it's not a big deal. Like, why do I even care? Just keep scrolling.
What gets me sometimes is like I want to thank or I want to honor my beautiful wife, and I'm like, that fucking meme. You sure about that?
Sure about that, bro?
You sure about that?
That's a strong word. Beautiful.
You know what's funny that you say that, dude? I was like, I think you spelled ugly wrong, man.
You sure about
You spelled snaggletooth wrong, man.
That dude's funny, bro. That
Something
shit's like that guy.
Robinson.
Is it a show?
He's on Netflix. Yeah,
yeah, it's a show.
it's funny. As
And
shit.
it's just him being a dumbass.
skits. Yeah,
Okay.
He's got some badass skits, dude.
There's
That
some
dude's
funny
fucking
ones.
hilarious.
That
bro.
is a good gripe, man, because
it's not a big deal,
that
but
shit
it,
fucking does chap my ass too. You're like, why the fuck don't you just go to the restroom and say that shit?
everybody, they're just trying to brag. You know, that's all it is. They're just bragging.
That's my
on
gripe.
there.
My gripe is people who brag on social media.
Just
Yeah, just I'm doing this and I'm doing so good and this and I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Sure
dude.
about
Like-
that?
Like, bro, it's too hot for this. Like, I don't want to hear your shit.
That's what
Like-
sucks about it's made people. Maybe people have always been douchey. Now it's just out there for everybody to see. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
The social media person that pisses me off is the sentimental social media. Like, this is the pin that I signed my house agreement on. Bitch, it's a fucking pin.
It's a
like,
pin.
yeah.
Yeah, don't be a pindeja. Get out of my face with that bullshit, dude. Get out of here with that bullshit, man.
Yeah, I just don't like people who brag. You know, there's people who are struggling to make it. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? I think what opened my eyes to is whenever I had that t-shirt business, like, and I saw people giving me like their last $10, $20 for a shirt order to support their kid on their team. You know what I mean? They're like bringing in quarters and stuff like that. And I'm like,
all this drug money balled up.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like they're barely,
You gotta shake the
they're
coke
barely
off the
making
dollar
ends
bills.
meet. You know what I mean? And then like, I remember I had got a new truck, and they're like, "Oh man, that's cool. You got a new truck, man. It must be nice." I'm like, "Damn, bro! Like you just gave me your last $20. I'm over here showing you my fucking brand new truck." Like,
No, it is nice because
I
I
don't-
worked my ass off for
yeah,
this.
like I do.
You wasn't
work
with
my
me
ass off,
shooting
you know
in
what
the
I mean?
gym?
But like, you know what I mean? There's people who are barely
I
making
fucking
it.
hate that. It must be nice bullshit.
You know what that
Yeah, it
means?
must be nice to
Like-
go to fucking work
Yeah.
every day.
You know what
Yeah.
that really means? This backhanded
You know
compliment.
how much fucking I work? Like, no, that's not nice.
Dude, the worst backhanded compliment is when people tell me like when they're talking about my wife, they're like, "Oh man, you're a lucky guy." Like, bitch,
I'm like,
that's
I'd
code
be
for I
like,
want to fuck your wife.
That's code for I want to fuck your
elaborate,
wife.
elaborate on that.
You know what I mean?
elaborate.
Like,
Man, you're a lucky guy,
Yeah,
man.
you're lucky I don't fucking hit you right now, bitch.
You're luckier. That's fucked up, dude. Who says that? Dude, people have told you that before?
Yeah, all the
Tell me
time.
who.
I've heard that like when I was a kid, but I haven't heard that like grow as an adult. I've always heard that like, he's one lucky guy.
Dude, do y'all ever have
I've heard it more times than not.
this guy that kind of changes subject, but it's on the same thing of like stupid shit that people say? You know how people have these go-to phrases, like you'd be like, "Hey man, how's your day today?" "Oh, it could be better," you know, shit like that. This fucking dude had one the other day, and I almost called him out on it because I was walking by, and I go, "Hey man, how's your day going?" You know, it was at a business. He goes, he was like you could tell he was probably a nerd growing up, but now that he's grown up, nobody knows him. He's got the leather jacket on, like one of those Harley, those
say
fake ass
leather
Harley
jacket?
dudes, like a leather
Oh,
vest, and
leather
shit.
jacket.
Little ponytail, you know, little struggle
Fucking
ponytail.
Uncle Rico and shit.
Back in '82, and you can tell he's like a poser biker, you know.
Yeah.
And so, I'm like, "Hey man, how's your day going?" He goes, "If it'd go any better, it'd be illegal in 5 states."
Shut the fuck
And I go,
up.
and I want to be like, "Oh really?" Like elaborate on that, dude. But I'm like, he was waiting on some, like he couldn't wait to use that phrase. I'm
He
like-
had it locked and loaded. Yeah.
and I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up, dude. I said it was just the corniest shit I'd ever heard, but it was like my second stop of the day. I was like, I don't got time for this shit.
Dude, my dad was an asshole with that, bro. An asshole.
With those
Like-
one-liners.
Like people would fucking legit be like, "How you doing today?" Like I give a fuck. And like, dude, chill the fuck out, man. Like chill out. Well, good morning. What the fuck is so good about this morning? Like, dude,
Yeah.
chill the fuck out, Dad.
They're
They
just
get to
old.
a certain age where they just don't give a fuck.
That's kind of the best. One of the best things for getting old, right? You
And I
can get
can't
away
wait to
with
get
some
there.
shit.
I can't wait to get there.
You're there,
Dude, at
You-
times
you
it
say
was
shit already.
embarrassing, bro.
Yeah,
like
dude.
people legit asking my dad, like, "Hey, how's it going?" Like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Dude, I was at the golf course and one of my buddies, it was his birthday, and I seen him, you know, and I didn't know it was his birthday. I seen him at the golf course. I had just got done playing. I go, "Hey, what's up, Ray?" He goes, "Hey, what's up, dude?" He goes, "Are you playing for my birthday too?" Like, I guess they had a group, you know, like a few tee times and stuff. I was like, "Nah, I'm like, I didn't know it was your birthday." "Well, happy birthday, man." You know, like,
Yeah.
how's your day going? He goes, "Couldn't be better, bro." He goes, "I woke up to a blowjob." I said, "Damn, bro, you gotta start sleeping with your mouth closed." And, dude, everybody just fucking started laughing and roasting this dude.
Shit on him and drove off.
I said, "All right, bro, happy birthday." And I left.
he's like, "I don't even know that guy."
Like
I'm walking back and
this
I'm
fool
walking.
did a drive-by shit.
I was playing with my pastor. I was playing golf with my pastor. And all you hear is him, "Hey, fuck you, Mike."
Later on, he
No.
thought about it.
No, I was like walking
Oh,
away. And he
okay.
goes, "Hey, fuck you, Mike."
I thought like he sat there and thought about it. And was like,
Yeah,
"Man,
it-
fuck this guy."
It was like 30 seconds. I was
Didn't even
already like,
skip a beat though.
yeah, I didn't even skip a beat. I just kept on walking.
Sleep
And,
with your mouth closed.
and PT goes, "I don't even want to know what you told that guy."
Say we'll catch him. We'll catch him when we come back around the 9.
Let's take a quick break, man. We'll be right back. And we're back.
Don't put mayonnaise on my burger. That's all I gotta say.
That shit gave me a lightheaded, dude.
I'm dead ass serious, man. Like, if I were to have y'all sign waivers and shit, and then sell the
The off-air
the
recordings.
breaks, sell the breaks on like Patreon,
Mm-hmm.
like,
Yeah.
I'd make a fucking killing, bro.
Bootlegs and B-sides, bro.
Those B-sides, dude.
I would make a killing, dude. My stories and everyone else's stories when we fuck around and we go to break, like, dude.
Stuff you don't want your other friends to know.
Well, well, they will know paying $5 a month. And
Hell
shit.
yeah.
It might be worth it, man.
Hey, you never know.
Might be worth it.
You see a picture of my Dookie every once in a while.
Just throw him a little pinch off, the little 10%.
Before we go, man. So, like, 4th of July just passed. As a kid, did y'all have a favorite firework?
I'm one of those kids that like to light the entire package of Black Cats.
Yeah, I did that too. Yeah, I
Like,
love that.
The big old
The-
red
the
brick.
Big old,
The big old
fucking
brick.
roll.
I would just fucking let it rip, dude, and I'd throw another one.
All the parents are pissed off at you, you know.
Or my favorite thing to do is when other people were lighting their fireworks, I'd throw a Black Cat behind them.
Dude, what's wrong with you, dude? What is wrong with you? You're that dude,
I did it to
bro.
my wife last night.
As a kid, like what I would do, like to my cousins or whoever was popping fireworks, like you're already scared to light the fuse, and then they'd be trying to light it, and then I'd fake run, You'd fake run, and they would run too. Like, why are you
turn
running
around- they'd
for?
turn around and
Like,
trip.
why the fuck are you running? You're lighting it.
See, dude, I ain't popping fireworks around y'all motherfuckers. Y'all are those dudes, man.
I remember one time me and Joey were like, me and Joey Martinez were throwing fucking Roman candles at each other, like, pow, like just shooting each other with.
And that's
you
that
know?
Arnold Benson shit, man. Y'all are crazy, dude.
Yeah, we had Roman candle wars
Really?
all the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
Hell no.
No, okay, so my favorite, and it wasn't 4th of July, it was New Year's. Because you know Mexicans pop on New Year's.
Don't give us a reason.
Don't give us
Any
a reason.
excuse.
Any excuse. So me and my cousin were out there, and we're on Jarvis, and we're lighting fireworks. We're doing everything, you know, you're supposed to be doing. And out of nowhere, we heard the loudest fucking firework, and it scared the shit out of us. Like, literally, I almost peed. Like, it scared the shit out of me. My fucking uncle.
Vince almost made you squeeze a dookie after that.
Rest in peace, Diablo. My uncle. Fucking shoots a shotgun right behind us, dude. He's like, pow! Like,
Everybody's
the-
hitting the deck.
I just remember crumbling, dude. Like, oh, shit.
Everybody takes off running.
Yeah, you would have thought I got shot. They scared the shit out of me, dude.
But yeah, my great grandma that lived behind us would do that shit too for New Year's with a shotgun.
You remember those slingshots that you like put your arm through? That
The
had,
good ones, yeah,
Yeah.
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 The ones that you had like to buy the replacement bands at Walmart and shit. So I would get my uncle's cigarette, put it in my mouth. I wouldn't smoke it. I was a kid and I knew better. Like, and they trusted me to not smoke it. But I'd fucking get the M60 and pull it back and then light it with the
God
cigarette.
damn.
That ain't John
And
Rambo.
then, like, I'd
God
wait.
dang.
I'd wait for that fuse to you know light a little bit and then
Dude,
like,
that
at
is
your
so
feet
brave,
or-
dude.
Yeah, dude. I used to do that shit all the time on 4th of July.
So Marcus, you know, my brother's a shithead too. So he would always throw these fireworks at you, and for some reason, you remember the little red ones?
The M80s.
The
lady
little,
thing?
little tiny ones, right?
Yeah,
Or no?
they're like Black Cats, but they're little red ones.
They're little tiny ones, right?
Yeah. So Marcus would throw Black Cats. He would always light them and throw them, and I was like, man, I want to do that too. You know, I'm 5 years younger than Marcus, so I don't know as much as this fool knows. So I get the little red one and I fucking light it, and I went like this, and it pow, right in my fucking ear, dude, and I made my ear bleed. And I need to talk to you about that.
Well,
And I made my ear bleed. I was like, oh shit! And I had like blisters on my fucking fingers, and my ears just like.
that same thing happened to me. That's why I don't like fireworks. The same shit happened to me. I didn't let go of it quick
He needs
enough.
to talk to you about that because he's on your insurance.
I'm like, well,
Since y'all are dating and shit.
No. So the other day he says, he goes, have you ever been so mad that you fucking like what's the maddest you've been or yelled or something like that?
oh, yeah.
And I said, man, one time I yelled so loud that I made my ear bleed. You know, I was like, oh, like fucking yelling.
like
and,
with
griping.
fuerzas.
Yeah, and he was like, damn, I guess I didn't get to that level, but I yelled so loud the other day that I made my fucking butthole bleed.
Ass blood.
Ass blood.
What's up, ass blood?
So I was like, damn, fool. He goes, I guess I never been to your level yet. I said, no, you skipped that motherfucker. You went straight to the butthole.
Wait, you fucking put my business out there, bro.
Ramos,
That's just personal, man.
Ramos, I think that's a hemorrhoid.
Yeah, he told me too. He goes, that's a hemorrhoid.
It's a hemorrhoid.
Well, that brings me to my next subject, because I was going to tell you about like dad cheat codes, right? So like, I'm a dad, you're a dad, right? So you kind of want to give your kid cheat codes to life, you know, to figuring things out. But
You found out the hard way so that they don't have
yes.
to. Yeah.
And so like my dad didn't give me no cheat codes. Like he taught me some cool shit, you know, and part of it is that I didn't ask questions. You know what I mean? And so like I want my kids to grow up,
Yeah.
with the upper hand. You know what I mean? Like learn from my mistakes. And I learned from my dad's mistakes. But like my dad didn't give me like cheat codes to like being a man. Like what to expect when you turn 40, 45. You know what I
When
mean?
your balls
Like,
drop.
yeah, like
when you're
like-
sitting on your balls.
like damn, bro. Like why do my nuts?
happened.
It's so bad. Like my nuts are itching bad as fuck, dude. And I
For
can't.
real?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, dude.
And you thought it was just you,
that
right?
was just me, man.
No, right?
I don't have
And
itchy
so,
nuts.
so like whenever you wear swimming trunks, the lining, it
The
feels like
mesh.
that all the fucking time, dude. And so I tell my wife, like, God damn, you gotta buy me this different kind of lotion, and like it's chapping up real
My
bad.
dad's fault. He didn't
Yeah.
worry about these itchy nuts.
No, dude, and it's because I'm sure my dad went through. I'm sure your dad's going through it if you talk to him.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So like,
I can't wait
didn't
till
give me-
our next conversation. Hey, Dad, you hear those fucking swimming trunk itchy nuts?
So
yeah, dude. So like, yeah, you didn't give me no cheat codes like to what to expect. You know what I mean?
you said swimming trunks and nuts. When we went to Cabo, my wife did an excursion on sailing, right?
Yeah.
We fucking go to the snorkeling part, smooth sailing, go snorkel, fucking everything. Then we get back, and then it's like, now it's time for the sailing. So this asshole's like moving all the women to the back. My big ass is like, oh, do I need to move too? He's like, nah, you're good right there.
Uh-huh.
And I'm the very front, very first motherfucker, right? They fucking do the sail. The boat just goes all the way up, like all the way sideways, bro.
Oh shit.
My swimming trunks started falling down.
Oh, hell no.
And I'm trying to hold on not to fall. My big ass is like ass out.
Double cheeked up.
So I quickly, and I mean quickly, and forcefully, like let go and pulled my fucking shorts all the way up, right?
Yeah.
And I'm talking like fucking squeaky voice all the way up.
No.
So, dude, it's like 2 hours of like me holding myself from not falling.
Miserable, dude.
And the whole time my nuts are just screaming, bro.
Oh,
Like
yeah, dude.
screaming. Long story short, it was a horrible fucking flight home the next day, bro. Like,
Fuck that, dude.
I can imagine, dude. It's like my dad never told me this kind of stuff, and I don't know if I just didn't ask him, because like
It's a random thing to ask, though.
Dude, I'm
So
like-
I get it.
I don't even know how old I'm like 40. How old are you? I'm 42.
I just turned 41.
42.
So you're 43, 44?
Something like that, right? So I wake up every day. My elbows hurt. My fucking shoulders hurt. My hip hurts. Everything fucking hurts.
I don't remember a time that I woke up that nothing hurt.
Yeah, dude.
Right?
So like, my dad never told me this, like what to expect. Like, hey, I wouldn't do that shit if I wouldn't play softball 5 days a fucking week. I wouldn't go do that. You know what I mean? Like, hey, bro, tell me to take it easy.
I've been wanting to play, but then I'm like, I just know better now.
Yeah, dude.
I just know better.
I play catch with the Blaze now. I'm like, God, hey, bro, you done?
Your arm's hanging the next day.
Yeah, dude. And I'm just tossing it to
Are
a
you
5-year-old.
done? We just got here, fucker.
Yeah, dude.
I get it.
So like now I want to make sure that I give Mackenzie and Blaze the cheat codes to life. Like, hey,
Well, dude, the
turn
other
40, this motherfucker's gonna hurt.
you better be ready. Dude, the other day, speaking of that, Brooklyn's in gymnastics now,
Yeah.
and I was always pretty athletic dude. I've always that one dude, like I can do like front flips, back flips and shit like all through junior high.
Mm-hmm.
I don't look like the type, but believe it or not, I was that dude.
Yeah.
And so Brooklyn, she's like, hey dad, we learned how to do cartwheels and stuff. And I go, I can do a cartwheel. She goes, can you really? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, move, scoot over. I'm doing cartwheels in the living room, dude. And I mean, I didn't want anybody to know, but I hurt myself bad. Fucking
Dislocated elbow.
bad, dude. Cause Jennifer said, she's like, you're gonna get hurt. I'm like, nah, I got it. I'm 41, dude.
Yeah.
50, 60 pounds overweight, doing cartwheels in my living room, dude, to impress my little 6-year-old. And so I do a cartwheel, and as soon as I land, everything hurts. It's just like all at once, and
Yeah.
I go and sit down because I almost knocked my air out and everything. I'm just trying to like play it off. I have no business doing that shit. I'm 41, bro.
Ah, bro.
I ain't got doing cartwheels.
When's the last time you jumped a fence?
Dude, it's been a while.
Dude, don't do it. I'm telling you right now, don't.
I
do
can't
it.
remember. Yeah, it's been a while, dude.
I jumped a fence.
The fuck you jumping fences for?
Cause ours locks on the outside, and I was like, man, fuck that. I ain't gonna go all the way over there through the alley and walk around, So I just fucking just jumped the fence. Dude, I jumped the fence, and it felt like a tuning fork, like went off in my nuts.
Yes, you feel that
I was
shit,
like,
dude.
oh Like, I thought I had a hernia again, dude. Like, this is my second. I said, there's no way I'm having my second
You got
hernia
a
at
re-hernia.
4 years old, bro.
That re-hernia.
Yeah, dude. Little accident murderer.
Dude, I ain't never hernia. Dude,
And I ain't never heard you.
you just said jump. Now I do remember the last time I attempted to jump a fence, dude. It's embarrassing, man. So I've told the story before on the Pandejos, but it's an old story. Eric makes fun of me because he said, like, dude, you always want to be a hero. You always want. I'm like, it's not that I'm looking for opportunities to be a hero.
Yeah.
I just rise to the occasion.
Is it when you try to kick the fence?
That was I kicked down somebody's business, their door. Tried to. That's another story. But I'm like, it's not that I'm looking for opportunities to be a hero. I ain't no bitch, man. I'm that dude. Like, I'll jump to action. So I'm driving home from Ace Hardware. I'm getting some stuff, and I see some smoke, man, at a house behind my house. I'm like, oh shit, there's a fire, And I'm kind of like being nosy. So I drive around, and I'm like, yeah, there's a fire in this backyard of this house, coming from like a cuartito,
Yeah.
And so I go and I ring their doorbell, and like nobody answers, and so they have one of those ring doorbells, and I'm like, hey, y'all's backyard's on fire. Y'all need to go check it out, Nobody answers, and I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
So I drive around, like it's like the way the backyard, like you can't get through the alley, you have to park on the side. And so I park on the side on Slide Street and on Slide Road. And so I get out of my truck and I run to their backyard. And I'm like, fuck, man, it's going down, dude. So I back up. They have one of those privacy fences, like it was like an 8-foot, the taller ones. So I get a running start, and I run and I jump, and I'm trying to jump over their fence, like climb up their fence, dude, so I could go rescue whoever's in the fire. I do it twice, dude. And the second time I finally jump up on the fence, and I'm pulling myself up, and it's a dude barbecuing, but it doesn't smell like barbecue.
It's just a shitty cook.
He doesn't have any meat on the grill yet, dude. But it doesn't smell like a grill. That's why. But he's right there, like he's got like a thing going over his cuartito, like a cover, for shade.
Yeah.
And luckily he didn't see me, dude. But there's some dumbass jumping over his fence trying to rescue him from nothing, dude.
Give me a pump.
Jennifer, come help.
Hey, but could you imagine if I made it over the fence, dude? And that guy's like, hey, there's some random dude in my backyard.
Dude, that's funny that you
He's
say
like,
that.
Jennifer, lock your fingers.
I go home and I tell Jen, I'm embarrassed, dude.
Oh,
I go,
shit,
you're not
dude.
going to believe the stupid shit I just did. She goes, oh, I bet I do. I go, man, I thought I was going to rescue this dude from a fire. He's just barbecuing.
Oh, shit, man.
Dude, it's funny that you say that because the chimneys when you start your briquettes, your charcoal. I didn't think nothing of it. I just had the chimney started, and I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna need more charcoal. So I did 2 chimneys. So I started it right. Now I'm not thinking nothing of it. It finally is good enough to where I dump it in the barbecue grill, and I'm just barbecuing. And I look up in my backyard, and there's like 3 firemen peeking over my fence. And I was like,
You started.
can I help y'all? And they were like, oh, we just checking to see if there's a fire here. And I was like, did someone call y'all for this? And he was like,
snitching, bro.
yeah, we got a phone call saying there's a lot of smoke coming from here.
No shit.
That's how that guy did me, dude. I just wish I could have been like somebody looking towards the fence, seeing my head pop up above the fence every few seconds.
Yeah, man.
The reason I was asking that or telling y'all that because did y'all see that video of Rick Ross jumping in the pool?
Yeah.
And like his knees,
When his knees
it's
gave out.
just like your body can't
These
do
are like,
certain
hell
things no more, right? Your body
Yep.
just like if I wanted to run a mile, I couldn't. Like
Dude.
if my kid was in trouble, I'd be like, hey, bro, you got to figure that one out.
Yep.
Like, you're too far.
I was
I
very
agree.
athletic for a big dude. I
Yeah.
represented a big dude well.
Yeah.
So Thomas Rios, every day going swimming, he taught me how to front flip and back flip off the diving board, and it would blow people's minds. Like, this big ass dude doing this shit, right? Like you said, you've always been athletic to do front and back flips. We go to Eric's bachelor party last year, and we went to Hedis' house, and he's got a swimming pool in the backyard.
yeah.
And I'm backing up, and they were like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
What is this fool doing?
And I was like, "This is gonna." And it was our very first night. It was our very first party night,
So
right?
drink some beer. He's like, I usually don't do this, but
And then I was like, "Hey, man, this is the tall tale sign if this weekend's gonna go horrible or great." And they were like, dude, like, don't fucking do that.
Supposed to have to go to the emergency room.
Yeah. Had his like calling his insurance agent. Like, hey, hold on right here.
And then I fucking backflipped in the pool, no problem. I was
Did you?
like,
You still got it, dude?
It's
You
gonna
still
be a
got
fucking great weekend, man.
Yeah, dude. Like Mackenzie doesn't understand that I'm in my 40s, and she's like, Dad, do this. Dad, can you? Hey, man, I ain't built that way no more, man. Like, you should have met me in my 20s, girl. Like,
Doing all these flips.
yeah, dude. So
But
like, there's certain things I just physically can't do no more.
Like I think it was last year. I think it was like last summer or the summer before. I was playing catch with my nephew Ryan, you know, and he kind of overthrows me, but I'm like, I got this. So I'm running, dude, running. I make a badass Willie Mays Hayes catch, dude, basket catch. Well, I have to jump to make the catch. Will I land? I thought the ground was a lot closer than it was, dude. And so my feet are waiting to hit ground, and it's not there yet, dude. In order to keep from hyperextending my shit, I tuck and roll, and dude, I think I dislocated my shoulder, dude, because I was out, dude, and like in front of everybody. Like my pride wouldn't let me show that it hurt, but I was crying inside, dude. I was crying inside, and Jennifer's like, "Oh my God, I told you not to be messing around, you know." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good, dude." I couldn't lift my arm for like 2 days, dude. I fucked my shit up just playing catch.
Damn.
You know, just don't got it in me, man.
Damn, Ramos, bro. Like, the whole fucking ribs fucked up.
Dude, I'm Mr. Glass.
Yeah,
I'm freaking
dude,
Mr. Glass.
Joe over here.
God dang. To circle back to Lil Mike, man. My dad, God, me being a homeowner, I'm so pissed at my dad for not giving me cheat code shit.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know how to do anything handy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Same.
Because
AC goes out, you're fucked.
Because my dad was like, "Oh, get out of here, get it." Like,
He'll take on it. He'll do it.
Go play, and I'm like, "No, but I want to learn this." You're in the way. Get the fuck out of here.
You can't even hold the flashlight
like,
straight.
Just
Yeah,
the
dude.
simplest shit. Like I'm like wanting to learn, and he's like, "You're in the way. Get the fuck out of here." And I don't know shit, bro. I don't. Everything that's fucked up in our house, I've had to YouTube the fuck out of it.
Yeah, dude. Thank God for YouTube, man.
Dude, I was a little shit. Now that I'm an adult, you know, I think of the dumb shit out. Like my poor dad, man. God
But
bless
I
my
went a
dad.
little. I was like in high
I
school,
was a
bro.
little shit, dude.
Like,
I remember I was helping him put up Christmas lights one time. This is so fucked up, man. So I'm already on the roof, right? And I've got a staple gun, and my dad's climbing up the ladder, and I'm like, I'm shooting staples at him. Dude. Why would I do that? And he goes, "Hey, cut that shit out! You're gonna make me fall." But it's like, what was going through my head to make me think I'm gonna shoot these staples at my dad as he's going up the ladder, just to be a little pain in the ass, dude. Like, no wonder my dad wouldn't want me to around to help, man. I thought I was doing dumb shit, dude.
I wasn't doing dumb shit. I really wanted to learn, and he's like, "Get the fuck out of here."
I wish, you know, the one thing I would, and it's probably a good thing I don't know how to like work on cars. Cause dude, I'll be fucking helping everybody. Let's pulled over on the road. Like that's my shit, you know.
Yeah, dude.
But I
got jumper cables.
Oh, dude, I got
alternators out, bitch.
I got a universal thing for your tires.
man, fuck you, Mike.
Oh, dude.
You know how many people hit me up making fun of me? You know they don't make those. They don't make those, right?
Dude, that story was so sad and so sympathetic.
Hey,
I felt
people
bad,
sorry
right?
for me, dude.
And when he told me that you fucked him so bad, and he was like, it was like 2 days after the fact, and he was like, "I still haven't talked to Lil Mike."
I needed 2 days, bro. The funniest thing is the first, because I say every morning when I wake up, my first word.
Really quick, tell the story. Tell the
Almost
story.
spit my fucking beer out, bro.
Really quick,
So
before we leave.
the story is we were coming home from getting something to eat, and I had a shit day that day, and so we're driving home, and I have a blowout in my truck, you know, and so we pull over at the convenience store, you know, and I'm like, fuck, you know, I have a blowout, and I'm with my family, right? And so I'm like, you know what? I could change a flat tire in my sleep. It's easy. You know, that's one thing I can do is change a flat tire. And so I get all the stuff out I need, and I realize, I need the special little key for the bolts, you know, like so people don't steal your rims. Yeah. And it's not there. And I'm wigging out because they had fixed a flat tire in my truck a while back at Crest Tires, and they kept the key.
The key.
And so,
Hey, thanks, homie. I needed this one.
dude,
I needed this part.
dude, and so I have a full, like, I'm leaving a lot of shit out to keep the story short, but I have like a meltdown, and I tell Mike, I go, dude, look at this bullshit, you know, I'm texting him, and he goes, oh man, I got a universal a bolt for that, dude. And so I had already called the tow truck, you know, to because I was gonna have to have my truck towed. And so I called the tow truck back, like, I canceled it because I'm like, oh man, Mike's my savior, bro. He saved the day. And so cancel the tow
I'm
truck.
on the couch, bro, chilling.
I'm like, nah, y'all don't have to come. I'm good. I got the spare key or whatever. And they're like, cool. And then he texted me like, nah, bro, I'm just fucking with you. Dude, I was so pissed off, dude. I don't think I've ever been so mad at you my entire life, dude.
So then he tells your nephew.
Yes. Oh yeah.
I screenshot
So then
it.
you take
I
a
sent it
screenshot
to
of our conversation, and like I'm so mad, like I don't even fucking reply. I'm like, man, eat shit, Mike. Go fuck yourself, dude. My nephew texts me, hey Theo, I think I got one of those because he has a Toyota. I have a Tundra, right? And my nephew has a little,
just a little bit more hope.
yeah. So my nephew drives a Toyota, like a Corolla, yeah. And he goes, hey Theo, Mike said that you're in the jam. I think I might have one of those. And so all vulnerable me, I'm like, oh yeah, he does drive a Toyota. Maybe they're the same thing. And he goes, nah, I'm just fucking with you. And then he texts Jimmy Davila the same shit. And I finally texted Jimmy. I go, man, Mike plays too fucking much. I don't got time for this shit, dude. And I had all my food had gotten cold. Everything, dude. I was pissed. So
He sends me the screenshot.
I know.
And he goes, I just fucked with Ramos. And I read it and I died laughing, right? And I knew
man.
better. I knew not to call you.
JP's
text
my
you,
only real
nothing.
friend. He didn't kick me while I was
then
down.
you call me and you're like, you got Eric's number.
Oh, yeah, I did his sugar bears. He's got a Tundra.
He's got a Tundra. And I already knew why.
God dang.
I was like, yo, Mike fucked this whole thing.
And then I'm like on a prayer, like I hope Sugarberry even answers my call because I don't even know if he has my number. It's a number that's gonna come up, unknown. So I call Eric and he goes, hey, what's up? And and I'm like, hey, dude, it's Ramos, man. Do you got a key or thing for your rims? He goes, oh shit, I don't even have one of those, bro. I don't know what to tell you. And I'm like, well, fuck. So I'm like, I have to call.
He's all, yeah, little Mike told me to tell you that.
Could you imagine? This fool goes through his whole call list of anybody that I might call, dude. So then I called the tow truck back. I'm like, hey, can y'all go ahead and come back over here, man? In my head, I'm like, my cousin's a dickhead, bro.
Dude, my wife is so nice, dude. She's the nicest white girl you ever meet. She was like, I feel so bad. Let's send him some cookies.
So the next day, I'm like calling for him because I feel so bad for him.
Like, poor John.
And then I'm like, hey man, Forest Tire said if you just like take it in, they'll figure it out. They'll break it off.
They gotta break it off.
And I go, but he's also telling you to break it off. And he goes, yeah, I heard that. So you ended up like calling.
It was
sick because you had to deal with that all fucking day, right?
I had to take the day off of work because I can't just leave my truck
so
there.
like the next day, I think we're recording or some shit. So that's 2 days, and you're like, I still haven't talked to Lil Mike. Fuck that guy.
Well, that's what I was telling him because my first words when I wake up in the morning, I always say thank you God for another day. That's my routine. Not that day. The first thing I woke, I go, man, fuck Mike. I was still mad when I woke up in the morning.
So we've been talking like about how hot it is. It's so fucking hot outside, dude. But I relate the heat to like, okay,
Events.
it's hot,
Yeah.
but it's not as hot as this day was.
Oh yeah.
And like, so whenever I arrange the heat, it's Jaime G's wedding, Jonathan Ramos' wedding, and the day this motherfucker hit me with a football, right? So this motherfucker 20 years ago, the AC went out of my car.
And this is how he justifies doing me wrong with my truck.
It's a long game, bro. It's chestnut checkers. So we both work at the post office, right? And so my AC went out of my car. It's fucking July or August or something. It's fucking hot as shit. I'm mad. I'm late. My AC is not working. It's hot. I had the furthest fucking parking in the parking lot of the post office, and I'm coming in. I'm like,
And you're coming in hot, dude, because I remember you're running late, dude.
I'm fucking mad, dude, and I'm kind of just like speed walking. You know, I'm not running, but I'm speed walking. And just, all I hear is Mike, and I look up. Pow! Just a fucking.
Dude, I was 80 yards out, bro. It was some Pat Mahomes shit, dude.
Bitch, it was 45. You weren't no 80 yards
Man,
out.
the metric system, bro.
I carry the 2.
Nah, dude, that was a 1 in a million
Dude,
shot. Like,
he hit me
dude, I
square in the
launched it.
Because you hear your name, you
Yeah,
look
yeah.
up, boom, right in the fucking eye, dude. I was like,
It was me and this dude named Lee, man, because we would play catch in the parking lot during our breaks, right? And so me and that dude are just there bullshitting. And I see Mike. I didn't know he was having a bad day, dude. And he's walking up this ramp to go upstairs, and I go tell that dude Lee, I go, hey, check this shit out, bro. Whew. And I zing it, dude. It was a good throw. It was more than 40 yards.
Throw. I give you that, dude.
For $1 million, I could never make this throw again in my life. Like,
I don't think Pat or Joe Burrow could throw this.
Dude,
throw
like
this football, bro.
I've played baseball my entire life.
That's what I was about to say.
I can't throw but I can't throw a football like because I want to throw it. So it's the one time I throw a tight spiral was this time,
was yep.
And I nailed him right in the face, dude. And I go, oh shit! and he turns around and like if I was close, he would have swung on me. I know he would have, dude. I know he would.
But I had to go clock in. I'm fucking walking in. I'm pissed off, and the first person I see is the wrong person. It's my brother, and he goes, "Fuck is wrong with you? Where the fuck you been? You late?" And I fucking clock in. He goes, "Damn, what happened to your face?" I go, man, fucking Ramos, dude. Hit me with a football. But when Marcus starts laughing, it kind of eased it up. I was like, it's kind of funny though. You know, like I calmed down, dude.
And like that dude, Lee's just a country boy, you know. He goes, "Hey, dude, I think you really pissed Mikey out. You really pissed him off, man. You better watch out."
Yeah, dude. So that's the third hottest day.
And when you finally told your wife this story, she goes, "Oh yeah, well I guess he had it coming."
Yeah, 20 years in the making.
So I never got those cookies, man. That she
yeah, she didn't give you those cookies, huh?
Dude, it's a oldie but goodie story. When you said it on the podcast a long time ago that you tried to call in sick and you told them that your car was broke down at your ex-girl's house. Yes, and they were like, "We'll go pick you up."
Dude, okay.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I'm gonna tell this story on your show because I think I told her on the panel.
He had to go over there.
Dude, I was working at Coca-Cola and we had to use our own vehicle, you know, because I think I do what Adam does now. I was a merchandiser and we used our own vehicle. Well, my girlfriend and I had already broken up. You know, we're broken up and I'm trying to call in sick. And I'm like, "Hey, man, my car broke down, you know." And they're like, "Well, we'll go get you." And I'm like, "Fuck, man." I go, "Well, I'm not at my house. I'm at my girlfriend. She doesn't even live in Lubbock. She lives in Shallow-Water," thinking it's like a long drive. It's 15 minutes, you know what I mean? And they go, "Well, we'll go get you." And I'm like, "Fuck, man, these dudes will not take no for an answer." And so
if there was ever a Coca-Cola shortage, it was between the years of 2002 and 2004.
And so I called her. I go, "Hey, I know this is gonna sound weird, but can I go park in your front yard for a little bit?"
She's like, "My boyfriend."
My boyfriend won't like that.
My new boyfriend's already here.
Dude, I put my uniform on and I go park in her front yard so they can pick me up. And I'm like, "Hey, leave my car alone. Don't do shit to my car." Because we kind of broke up on like bad terms, you know.
Terms.
And I'm like, "Just be cool, you know." And sure enough, dude, they went and picked my ass up. And it was embarrassing, dude. I've used every excuse in the book.
And then had to drop you back off at your car.
Oh, yeah,
she's out there with her new boyfriend or whatever. And they're dropping me off.
They're all making out.
I'm all asking her, "Hey, what'd you make for dinner?"
Her boyfriend's like, "Hey, dude, I could have took you."
We feel sorry for you, bro.
I could have taken you to work. This fool used.
"Hey, man, I washed your car for you."
At that time, I was I think I was a senior at Tech, but he was always at my fucking apartment, dude.
I wasn't worth the shit when I worked at Coca-Cola.
Dude, when he was at Coca-Cola, he was never there.
That's why there was a shortage.
There was,
yeah, dude.
They were always. That's the only job I've ever had where I got fired from, dude. Because I've got pretty good work ethic, but not that time. I was going through it. Split up with my girlfriend. The guy she's dating works with me. Dude, no bullshit. Yeah, it was a shit show, dude. I fucking hated life, man. I hated life.
Could have taken you, bro.
I would just hang out at this fool's apartment, you know, when he was in class, and they'd be calling me from the stores like, "Hey, the shelves are empty, dude. Where you at?" Oh, my bad, man. I'd be hanging out at Gloria's, playing Mortal Kombat, eating Kaneki-san and cheese burritos, dude.
That's why they didn't give you a Coca-Cola truck.
I would, dude. I fucked off so much at that job, dude.
That was a good job too.
It was
countless hours of just dead end jobs that I just fucked off.
Like I hear you on your show, I'm like, this fool's had a lot of jobs, dude.
I had jobs putting insulation in new built homes, and we'd fucking get there, and it's like 1,000,000 degrees in there, and I'm like, I ain't doing shit today.
Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen.
The fucking Steve Jobs over here.
He's got them all,
dude. I've done a whole bunch of shit, and half of those I fucked off, dude. I was like, "Fuck this."
I don't think I've had a whole lot of jobs.
Yeah, I really had a lot that I know of.
But I always did like really dead end jobs.
Yeah.
Just because I knew it paid weekly, and I knew I wasn't gonna be there long.
Like, am I tripping, or did you say you worked at KFC?
I did.
Yeah, you did,
and
right?
then I quit because they didn't give me Super Bowl Sunday off.
You're like, peace out.
So I think I worked there 5 fucking days.
Fucking national holiday.
This whole snagged a bag of potato wedges on the way out.
I think it was like Saturday, and I'm checking the schedule for tomorrow. And I was like, well, I told you I needed tomorrow.
I told you the Patriots are paying Green Bay.
It was that year.
Drew Bledsoe.
And, I fucking was checked the schedule, and I was like, y'all have me on the books for tomorrow, but I told you I needed it off. And they're like, yeah, you come in at 5. I was like,
Sure about that?
I guess today's my last day.
I haven't had a whole lot of jobs, but I didn't do my best.
Nah. Like, nah, just good enough.
Just enough to get by. One time I got fired, and they called me back the next day.
No shit.
Yeah, dude.
Hey,
Somebody called in, we need you back.
We were just playing.
I was at Dairy Queen, and they told me to go sweep the parking lot, like get all the cigarette butts and gum and all kinds of shit. You know, I was like, I went out there. It's hot. 15 minutes. Came back in. They're like, hey, you didn't even do that. You didn't do this. You should be out there at least an hour and a half. I was like, oh fuck.
Peace.
My mom lived like 2 blocks that way. Shit, I went home. Phone rings. I answer it. He goes, "Is Mike there?" I go, "This is him."
Oh,
It's fucking my
you're
boss.
supposed to be in the parking lot.
It's my boss already. He goes, "You're fucking fired." I go, "All right, cool. I'll go pick up my car later." I'll go.
I came to get some water, man.
So I go back and pick up my car, dude. The next day, my mom's like, "Why aren't you working?" I was like, "Oh, man, I don't know."
Just some bullshit.
Yeah, they're downsizing.
They changed the schedule.
Dude, I would do that when I
There's
was
100 patties missing.
This fool fucking robbed them blind, dude.
And so the next day, dude, it's like a Saturday at lunch. It's like 11:30. I get a call. He goes, "Hey, man, where you at?" I go, "You fucking fired me, dude." He goes, "Oh, man, we need you. We need you to come in. We need somebody."
Nobody can do the dip cones like you.
Yeah, dude.
You got the right swirl.
Dude, I walk in and there's fucking chaos everywhere, dude. There's fucking chips, fries, everything on the floor. I
They
go,
had to call in the righty fool.
what the
They
fuck?
called the bullpen.
Yeah, dude, I went and cleaned up. You know, it's like they gave my job back.
Dude,
And
I
then
would.
I fucked it off again.
That would be one job I would love. Like if it would be one of my dream jobs. I'd make all kinds of good contraptions there.
Oh,
at
dude, I
DQ.
did, dude.
I would, dude.
You know what I always told myself I was gonna retire doing? Being a school bus driver.
You'd be like fucking Otto on freaking Simpsons. Hey, dude. Hey, little
You'd be like
dude.
Chris Farley on fucking Billy Madison.
That would be a
I-
chill job though.
I truly believe that I'd be like those little kids' friends and shit.
Oh yeah.
Bringing them candy and
That'd be a
stuff
good
like that.
I was like 2nd, 3rd grade, and the lunch lady, he was all tatted up, bro.
The lunch lady.
And, you have like 2 or 3 buttons that you have unbuttoned.
She's got some stories to tell, I bet.
And he would have, like, you could see tattoos.
Oh, it was a dude.
Yeah, it was.
Uh-huh.
He's a lunch lady, but he's a dude.
Because I'm a little confused. He
nowadays
said
he's
lunch lady,
accepted.
but he's saying
Not too many dudes worked the lunch line when
fair
we were
point.
kids.
Fair point.
So, anyways, I would go to like those little 50-cent vending machines that had those
The pencils?
tattoos and shit.
Oh,
right?
okay.
So I'd fucking put tattoos on my chest and shit. And I couldn't wait to go to school and like show him my fucking tattoo. And he never made me feel like a dumbass. You know what I mean? He'd always be like, "Oh yeah,
That's
man, that's a
badass.
cool tattoo, man." And he's like, "Did it hurt?" I was like, "Nah, it didn't hurt."
Like,
Just
shit, we're in
like
the same
that.
club, bro.
And I always thought like I'd be that type of fucking school bus driver and shit.
I think once upon a time you can, but now it's like, dude, nowadays like you'll fuck
Oh,
around
yeah,
and get
dude.
hit with
You'll
the
get
case.
fired.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you're probably right.
Because I always thought it'd be fun to be like the cool teacher. You know, the rolled up sleeves and wearing sneakers and shit, sitting on the desk talking to the class.
My homeboy Timmy, his
Can't
dad.
do that anymore, man.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Growing up, my homeboy Timmy, his dad was a bus driver, and I mean, work, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, we had a wrestling meet. I can't remember, somewhere on the south side, maybe Irons. I don't know. Anyway, he's taking us home, right? And it's late. It's like 8:30.
The bus?
It's dark. Yeah, it's dark. We're like, damn, this is fucking crazy. We're riding a bus, and he's gonna take us directly home. He's driving down Slide Road. And you fucking hear
Hell yeah.
tall boy drinking.
Hell
I was like,
yeah,
oh, your dad's drinking a fucking
That's
tall
fucking
boy, bro.
badass.
Driving kids.
Hey man, it's free gas, bro.
Yeah, bro.
It was a simpler time back then.
Simpler time back then.
I was like, I don't think your dad's supposed to be parking your bus at the home
He
at his house.
pulls into the drive-thru at Jim Dandy's and shit. You want Matthew's Delight?
He was like, you're not supposed to take the bus home. He like parallel parked it.
Fucking
It got late, so I just took the bus home.
He puts his arm over the things to parallel park that
Yeah,
bitch.
dude. Rest in peace to his dad, man. But he passed away. But that I remember that shit.
That's
Motherfucker had a
badass,
fucking,
dude.
Tall boy of Bud Light.
Fuck, man, I guess we'll end on that note, guys. Do you have any shout outs, bro?
Nah, I'm good.
My bad, bro.
Hey, shout out to the
shout-outs, man?
shout out to the motherfuckers at Burger King putting mayonnaise on my shit.
Get that shit right, man. Shout out to all the John Eric Media, man. Shout out to Pundel's every Friday. Deep Dive with Donnie Flamingo's back every Monday. And shout out to DJ Kipo and Patriot Paint and Construction. Tiki the Burrito. And until next time, guys, we'll see y'all, man. Read some books! Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. This episode is brought to you by DJ Kipo. DJ Kipo handles all things like weddings, quinceañeras, anniversaries, and graduations. He's good at what he does, keeps the party going, and hit him up on IG, TikTok at DJ Keepo 806. Once again, that's DJ KEEPO 806. Oh, it's you again. This episode is brought to you by Patriot Paint and Construction. They specialize in commercial and residential. They also specialize in drywall and paint. No job is too big or too small for them. Hit them up at 806-544-7199. Oh, you're still here? This episode is brought to you by Tigre Burrito, located at 720 Highway 62 in Wolford, Texas. They're open Tuesday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. They specialize in breakfast and lunch burritos. They've also got some plates. Tell them JP Lopez sent you. But breakfast burritos are pretty fucking huge, so you better bring a big appetite. They're the shit.